Hey guys, it's Keeping It Real with Monica. I wanted to share with you something I actually created right here. As you see, there is a bull and a red dragon. You're like, what is this? Well, this is a vision I had about, I would say about a month and a half ago. And I remember when I got it late in the night, I was right going to sleep. This whole vision started playing out and I'm watching it and I knew it was the Lord trying to move upon his body saying, hey, this is going to happen, but I want you to know we're going to make it out okay. And so let me tell you the vision, and then I'll tell you what the symbolism means and what are things that we are to look forward to. We have to remember that we are in the last days. So you're going to see visions and dreams coming not upon people like me, but people like you. And I really want to encourage you, for someone like me who is prophetic, that the same gift is for you. It's part of your inheritance. In this vision, what I saw was this massive, strong bull or an ox with these crazy horns. Now, I tried to make these horns as crazy as could be, but the issue was it was going to overpower the picture. But these horns were like a longhorn ox, like you would see in Texas, the longhorn. Like these horns were huge. And then I saw this serpent, this dragon, and they were in a battle. They were colliding head to head. 3 times this happened. It would go, run, and hit, and go boom, and then go back, retrieve, and then again, boom, and again, go back. This happened 3 times, and again, it hit on. It was head on. They hit each other. And I knew this was a battle. And I knew the Lord wanted to, hey, this is going to happen. And also prepare us for the rest of the year. But he wants you to take heart. And that's the good news. Okay, so now that I told you the vision, I'll tell you what I felt moved of what each symbol represents. So obviously the red dragon, the serpent of old, is Satan. We already know that, the move of darkness. And the bull on the left of this picture represents... So in the Bible, the bull can represent 2 different things. There's a negative to it and there's a positive to it. And I really believe that the bull represents God. And the reason why I say that is because in the vision, the bull wins. The one thing I forgot to mention was that after the last third hit, the serpent of old, the dragon, flees. It runs away. It is done fighting God. So that's what we're seeing for this season. And good. Finally. This is what we need as a people to move into our promised land. Yes, the enemy's always going to be up to his tactics, but God wins. Okay, so I've written down why I believe and why I feel moved that the Lord represents the bull. Because the size and strength of bulls in the Bible made them ready for symbols of power and virility. You see this in Deuteronomy 33:17, Psalms 22:12, or Psalms 68:30, Psalms 92:10, Isaiah 66:3, and one that I kind of focus on is Psalms 29:6. Here's one of my favorite one, which was Proverbs 14:4, is stressed numerous times throughout scripture. Strong individuals are associated with bulls, such as Simeon and Levi. I don't believe that this is, that a certain person, even though I know some people have called a certain someone, I'm not going to name his name, as a bull, but I really believe, because I saw this serpent and I saw the bull, I still believe this is a move of God. This is God's spirit. He is saying, I am the bull, and watch what I do with the kingdom of darkness. My last 2 verses for an example, Psalms 92. This was recited like every Sabbath by practicing Jews. The psalmist wrote that they were saved by God by using the imagery of the bull. Why? It's the horn that has exalted like the horn of the wild ox, as you see in this picture. I am anointed with rich oil. Next one is a pretty good one. It's probably my favorite, is the Numbers 23:22. The most striking verse is when a bull is used in reference of God himself and is compared to an ox by Balaam. God, who brought them forth out of Egypt, is for them like the lofty horns of a wild ox. Lofty means imposing height. Just like I told you in the vision, these horns were mighty. They were huge. And it continues on. He shall eat up the nations that are his adversaries, and he shall break their bones in pieces and pierce them through his arrows. Just a side note, I believe that we are his arrows. I believe that Dad is putting more of his people of Zion into positions, and so it will knock down the kingdom of darkness, and that's something that we need to intercede as a nation, as a people. No matter where you are, however America goes, it seems like other countries like to follow. Other countries who are not of the Lord want to see our downfall, and that is the spirit of Judas, in my opinion. That is a spirit that, people who are in our own country want to see our own downfall. You have a spirit of Judas. Simple as that. Okay, so what does this all really mean? The wild ox, these crazy horns, and the dragon, the serpent. The one thing that was highlighted to me when I was, meditating upon what Dad had revealed in this vision is the heads colliding. Because mind you, the horns were mighty and they could pierce. So why did not the horns pierce the dragon, right? That would have been done with and not have to hit 3 times. I believe it means the heads colliding. Heads represent authority. They represent intellect. They even power in a sense. I wrote this down in my notes, so I really want to make sure that I bring this around. So heads can also, so I said authority, I said power. It can mean thoughts of the mind, the intellect, decisions, your intentions, your self-image. And Jesus is the head, right? So here we are with the bull hitting the head of darkness head on. And we see it hit 3 times. I believe this is to represent balance to his body. If you ever done decoration, the best decoration's in 3s. That's all I have to say. And this is also to bring a balance back to his people of Zion, to bring a unity. This move will bring reconciliation. This is what the move of God is doing. I also believe this is like a generational battle. What do you mean by generational battle, Monica? Well, I think it's kind of funny that 3s are usually like a generational symbolism. But I also find it really interesting that this whole vision happened just a couple weeks shy of a certain leak, the abortion ruling. And I find it interesting, the election's coming around, and this was like a warning from Dad. Hey, this is for things to come that's going to happen to this nation. And so I'm seeing it all tied together is we're going to have 2 moving heads, 2 authorities colliding and hitting and ideologies, but the truth will prevail. The move of God will prevail. And that's the encouragement the Lord wants to deliver to his people of Zion. Keep your eyes focused on Jesus, be in agreement with heaven, and bring heaven down. I would encourage you to intercede. Intercede. Do not go after like a spirit of abortion. Don't say those words. You are literally asking yourself for so much headache, and it's not safe. You don't go to war in the heavenlies. You partner with Dad and say, Dad, we don't want this. Dad, we want life. We want generations to be prosperous. You keep your eyes on Jesus. You focus on him. Don't go after the demonic. Just FYI. And I would also say that be encouraged. No matter what's going to happen from here on out, be encouraged. The battle belongs to the Lord. He asks us to stand up in our faith, to speak his truth, to speak the things that are truth, that are life-giving, and to be in position that he's called you to be, because you were created for such a time as this, child of God. You were created for such a time as this. All right. Well, I hope this message bless you. I hope the revealing of the revelation of that night vision with the wild ox, the crazy strong bull with the dragon colliding. It shows you what is to come. Yeah, it's going to be blah. But the good news is the battle belongs to the Lord, and Dad wins. And that's what's important. So stand on the solid rock. Be blessed, and there's still more to come. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and there'll be some more dreams and visions coming that the Lord has revealed, and I'm actually working on those as we speak. But again, I love you guys. I pray for you guys. Many blessings. I speak over you and your family. The Lord protect you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye.